Today, on hard mode backwards. I am failing. There we go. Do this without knocking this off on these rocks, maybe? Nope. There it goes. Yep, we'll have to start. Uh-oh. Let's not do one of those. Okay, welcome back. And we are at the warehouse in Tennessee. Got a good amount of scouting done the last time in the opener. We kind of explored. We have our Scout 800 over here. Still have a bit of a fuel trailer over here. We took one of the fuel trailers with us this way, and I think there's maybe one more somewhere. No, we took this fuel trailer up to here. I feel like there's another one. Maybe there is only two. But either way, there's not a lot of fuel here. Fuel's kind of expensive. So we got to start planning where we're going to be bringing fuel trucks. And if we have to buy fuel, I guess it is what it is. But I'm going to try and not to buy fuel. But I think, I don't know, I feel like bringing vehicles over with fuel is going to cost just as much. So maybe if we can get it done efficiently, then we won't go too crazy. But so for now, we have a few things to do. I'm not going to do this, even though this contract appears to open up quite a few things, like closing the loop. Qualification, complete bad take. Bad take happens after solar power station. This is the one where I have to deliver the 3 trucks to the workshop. Okay, so they do go there. I don't know where this scout is. And then this stuff again, all locked in by that stuff. So like it seems to be, I didn't really know how to attack this region, but there's this bridge, by the way. I was looking for the task for this bridge yesterday. Not yesterday, Friday. No. I can't think. What day was it? Thursday that I did the stream. This bridge is actually to deconstruct. So I feel like we're probably going to do that last unless we need to do it for something else. Is there something that requires bridged? Yeah, it does. I don't really want to like cut off that pathway unless there's not anything over there. Guess there really isn't anything over there. Okay. So not terrible. Like I said, there isn't a ton of stuff here. If you look at the list, there's a whopping 35 missions to do. So it could be fast. But I don't know. So we have our generator started over on the other side. We need 1 metal beam and 2 medium planks for this first delivery, because we're not doing this one just yet. I think we're going to get a different vehicle. This is a good vehicle, but it's not the greatest. So we might swap this thing out. So let's, oops. I think what I want to do is load the metal beam in the front and a medium plank. Start the engine. Unpack it. Oops. Let's put this last medium plank on the cargo platform right away. It doesn't reset it when we push it. gonna finish opening our pathways here. Okay. I am failing. There we go. See if that pack's in the right spot. Yep, that's what I wanted. Okay, you go down there. Okay, let's get moving. And we're gonna go down this way. Hopefully it's not too bad. Because there's a bridge, like, right here that needs to be fixed with that metal beam. And I figure we'll try and get that on the way to fix the other bridge, and then we'll have all of our pathways unlocked. So we got all of our watchtowers unlocked. We missed one of the upgrades. I gotta go swing by it and get it at some point. It's not a rush because this region has only upgrades for the 4x4 and the Sprinter, the two vehicles we get from here, which we are also not in a rush to get. Oh boy. Oh. Hey, it would help if I turned on the all-wheel drive, huh? Why not try and push through that tree? There we go. Yeah, this thing's just a little bit... It can get through all of this stuff, but I'm concerned about its amount of fuel. I totally forgot when I brought this thing over that it only has a 59-gallon fuel tank, which is like one of the lowest. Good truck, it just... The capacity of fuel in a one region, or one map region, concerns me a bit. It did make it for most of the stuff, but I definitely needed fuel, so... Because it not only is it low fuel, but it's similar to that of... Oh, where am I going? I'm like... Okay. We need to make some marks. New map. Not very familiar. Okay. We're heading in the right direction here. So yeah, Season 14 news came out, which is little teasers. We were talking about it the other day as well, but in case you haven't paid attention, both JJ and Telemenace made a video on it, I know. So I'm not going to make a separate video, but we can talk about it and basically say that we know it's a 2-map region. We know that there's going to be some form of farming because there's a tractor. Farming is improved per Sorokin, and there's going to be some new trailers, and like I said, that currently we only know 2 of the 4 new vehicles that we're getting, which is crazy. We're pretty happy about that. We'll see what we get, but hopefully it's not something super overpowered and like in the super heavy category again, but get another truck that's like this maybe with some better fuel and some roof racks. Be good. But we're getting like a camper vehicle of some sort. I don't know if it would classify as a scout or like a big scout or a small off-road maybe. But it's like an Explorer like type of vehicle that would be like an off-road camper, I guess is what I would call it. Let's go right. Right looks more stable, left looks a little tippy. Oh, except there's a rock here. We're gonna knock our thing off now. This is where I believe another free trailer is. It is a semi-trailer though, so it's high saddle. Oh, this is gonna be tough to get across, isn't it? Some current in this river. Pretty deep too, I'll have to remember that. Come on. Get across there. There we go. Why not? Yeah, we'll see how bad this path is. And then what I think, we'll probably grab another... maybe we'll grab another fuel truck and take it east. I feel like there's a lot of work to be done on the east side. Across the bridge that we're going to be fixing. But that thing is just staying on there, which is good. I was going to reconnect to it, but I was like, you know what, I kind of feel like I might want to have a quick winch available to me without having to press 2 buttons. Okay. This looks tippy, so let's try and stay by these rocks. Can we go... do this without knocking this off on these rocks, maybe? Nope. There it goes. Okay. We'll just leave it like that for now. Drive through and then we'll set it down. Okay. Not the way I expected it to turn, but does the same thing. Okay. Also, blue cranes suck. I realized that I was doing the second part of opening up the warehouse, which is delivering 4 fuel, and I kind of half-tipped this truck, and knocked the 4 fuel off the trailer. Because this is a free trailer. I normally would pick the sideboard bed, but this was a free one, so I went and picked it up. And I was picking up the 4 oil barrels, right? And like this thing just struggled getting them back onto the trailer, and I was like, man, I need something with it. I need a yellow crane. So we might swap to something else. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, we go up this way. This is where our repair is, and then we can just pack this. Wooden plank. See if we can even make it to the bridge. We're already basically half fuel. That's not the most fuel efficient thing. Let's unpack this. Drag this up a little bit so it's not all the way to the back. See if that packs. Perfect. Okay, keep heading this way. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't expect this to be a super short season, just because a lot of running around with all these races and stuff, but I gotta figure out where everything is. Like, everything seemed to be sort of locked. But we'll figure it out. We'll get her done. Yeah, it's a lot of driving up to the north to pick up stuff from that one warehouse. I'm concerned about the amount of fuel we have up there. Might, like, put a secondary vehicle, like, partially north. Just as, like, the vehicle that we fill up. I guess we could just drive another fuel truck all the way up there, too. Have 2 fuel trucks up there. One to fill the generator for crafting stuff, and then the other one to fill trucks. Okay, yep. We gotta make a hard left here so we can go towards that bridge. Hopefully have enough gas to turn around and get back up here. We had to fill the fuel trailer as well, so I actually brought 2 fuel trucks. The GMC that's at the base is pretty low, so once we empty it, we might just take it back to... We have some fuel remaining in Alaska yet. Might take it back and fill it up, or just might take it back and leave it there and grab one of the other fuel trucks. Either way, might actually be the smart way to do it. Because then if I gotta bring another fuel truck to a different region, I can just leave the ones that I had to fill up in Alaska. Or just use the rest of the fuel trucks. Should be cheaper that way. If I gotta transfer to a new region after this, like Maine, for example, it'll just be transferring it to Maine, you know, which I would have to do anyhow from here. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I honestly don't know if we're gonna make it back to the garage. Might have to bring fuel to us. Here's my... yeah, stay left. Okay. I remember this map from when I was just collecting vehicles in normal mode, and there's some real tippy spots that are relatively dangerous, especially if you're like driving quickly and not paying attention. So I'm gonna try and take my time, but it's not too difficult. It's just, like I said, there's some little bit of rough river crossings, some little bits of deep mud, and then of course the racing and stuff where you have to like climb obstacles and stuff and flip your trucks and not have winch points. So that'll be interesting. See how that all goes. Okay, bridge fixed. Okay, let's get back up this hill. See if I can get this trailer turned into here. See if we can make it back. Okay, we're not gonna... I'm probably not gonna rush too much through this. Even though I... frankly, not super excited about doing this season. We're just gonna get it as done as we can get it. I know there's like a multiplayer, I believe a task or race or something that has to be done in order to 100% this region. So I might be hitting up one of the boys. Get that done at some point. But this one might end at like 98%. Because again, it's only 35 tasks, so it might even be like 97%. If we have to wait for that one. But we're gonna get it as done as we can get it. See if we can make it back. It's gonna be on fumes getting back if we do get back. Can I cheat my way through here? Let's give it a try. Sure looks like it. Right through this way. I see the thing is can we get in there? Or is it like blocked off? And was this a mistake? Well, it looks kind of open over there. Sure. Don't. Kind of a shortcut, I guess. Yeah, getting into the main area is not so much, but it was a shortcut. So now we need to work on solar power station as well. I think we're gonna grab a different low saddle vehicle. This trailer's kind of heavy. Here's my fuel truck. I could just buy another trailer. Not like we're hurting too much on money. we got here? Is the garage entrance? Yeah. Ah, that's the Gore by 4. Okay. Could do that when we come back. I think we have to deliver it somewhere. I know it's up by that warehouse. I remember this one being the easier of the two. The other one is locked behind a few things. Yep, almost empty. Good. Yeah, we'll take that and just leave it back in Alaska. Grab a different fuel truck when we replace it. We have a bunch of them now that the fleet is joined. Our side hustle fleet is no longer. It is just available for us to use from the run through the 3 vanilla maps. Including this one that we grabbed. I decided to use it just because I like this thing. Okay, truck storage. Let's see, what can we grab? What can we grab that's low saddle? This guy, obviously, we use a lot. There's, see, multiple fuel trucks. We could, this guy isn't low saddle, though. That's low saddle. We could grab this because we do have upgrades for it now. It's not the greatest on fuel, but it's a pretty good truck otherwise. Low saddle, but no crane. Let's see. Tempting. Better fuel capacity, at least. Also tempting. The crane issue on this thing really bothers me. I hope they fix that. Ooh. Also kind of low on fuel, though. We haven't really used this thing in a while. We don't have the suspension for it, so it's gonna nose down. Yeah, this is still in British Columbia. I haven't used that in a while either. Trying to think if this is going to give me grief getting across rivers. Probably. And it's a blue crane. It's a blue crane, which kind of leans me. Except that Taiga's a blue crane too. What? Oh, this is a American region. What's just for grins? Just for grins. Oh, those things are expensive. I was thinking about buying one of these. That thing uses way too much fuel. That's actually cheaper. Tempting. Tempting. This thing is pretty good now too, but it's a good low saddle vehicle, but it's again kind of thirsty. I guess it's really not. In the grand scheme, it's really not, but it's just not the greatest truck because it doesn't have OHDs. You're stuck using cat tires. We could definitely afford buying something, though. You know what? Let's, 77 gallons. This guy's got a roof rack. This guy does not. I'm sorry. This guy has a roof rack. This guy does not. This one does not have diff lock. This one is all switchable with a dead axle. Oops. I believe this one is the one that can have UODs. No, it cannot. What's the one that can have OHD ones? Is it this one? It's the one that doesn't have diff lock. It's the one that doesn't have diff lock. Yep. OHDs. That's the trade-off. I'm tempted. I think I have the... Do I have the... Yep, I have the... I do have all-wheel drive for this thing. I don't think this one's got UODs either. Or, OHDs, I mean. No. Oh, this is really cheap. Yeah, let's buy one of these. Well, that's interesting. This one's a little bit better mileage. Let's do the OMD3s. A little bit wider. Let's give it the good winch. It is switchable. Oh, it's got a spare tire. It's already better than the other one. Gives us our yellow crane and gives us our low saddle. Oh, we gotta check paint jobs. Hold on. Kind of boring. We can go with the cat yellow. Okay, new truck. Has a little bit more fuel. I think this thing gets pretty good mileage too, just like the other cat, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's see what we have to do. Your solar power station and closing the loop. We need to do both. I don't know where the solar... panels come from. So that path was pretty crappy. I think the right way to go is this way. And we're gonna do closing the loop. Okay. Let's see how this thing does. It's not quite as efficient as the CT681. I mean, it's not bad. If it can roll in high in two-wheel drive, it's pretty good. Okay, yeah, maybe it is similar to the CT681. Slightly more fuel too. I feel like the CT681 is like 67 gallons or 69 gallons, somewhere in there.
These drivers are giving us a real off-road clinic today. They really are the best in the business.
The announcer in this region is going to annoy me by the end. Yeah, it does with low and fifth lock. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good mileage. As long as this thing can make it through some of the deep stuff, it should be pretty good. We'll have to flip on all-wheel drive on occasion, but it's got to drive smart, and it should be okay. So yeah, unfortunately there's going to be a lot of driving up and down this path because, like I said, this is pretty much the only warehouse. I could really try and stack this thing up, but there's some like twisty paths. And yeah, I could have just like went and got the Kenworth or the Atom or something. Do 3 planks and 2 metal beams on top of it and just do it all at once. But that's, I did a lot of that in the last region just because it was a longer region. One of the bigger past delivery season 8 was quite a bit of deliveries. And like none of this is too bad to get through, right? Wonder if this thing pops tires like the, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say it out loud. I already did. I wonder if this thing pops tires like the CT681. Kinda stopped my momentum there. That is not the firm. Not the firm one. We need that one. Still not the firm one, but I guess it's one of those super twigs. Yeah, like this part of the route right here would concern me having 2 metal beams and that extra medium plank just kind of sitting on top. Okay. Kind of hung up on a rock, aren't I? Yep, still hung up on a rock. Okay. Camera angle. Come on, get up out of there. I guess we do have that little bit of a fuel trailer up here temporarily, but that's going to run out pretty quick. A few trips up here and that little scout trailer is going to be empty. Oh, I should have went and gotten that upgrade. Where is that upgrade? No, it's over here, I think. Somewhere in this area that I didn't go to. Or like maybe over here. Yeah, we'll get it sometime. I'm not worried about it. Turn is also sketchy for overloading. I wonder if going east and then cutting across on the bridge that we just fixed. Maybe that's a good way to go. These paths are always like, I feel like I could tip at any moment. Or get stuck at any moment like that. This is gonna be the bad part. I'm gonna have to try and like not run the same path 6 times each episode, because terrain deformation in one map could become an issue. Almost there. Yeah, it's sort of a long trip too, which sucks. Like I said, I know the amount of deliveries in this region is low though. Even just the amount of cargo is low. But if it's a trip up north for everything that we have to do, it could make it take a little while. We'll see what they come up with for a release date of Season 14, because Season 14 could come out when I'm on vacation, that's the middle of September, and we'll be on vacation. Or it could come out right around the same, because I know that's the sucky part, is Satisfactory comes out a few days before I go on vacation. But 1.0 Satisfactory is definitely going to be on the channel, so Okay, so if I go that way, no, not really. Unless I like cut through. Doesn't look like it can really cut through. I guess maybe you could come through this way and go across the bridge. I was trying to think if I don't really want to go across that bridge or that river. I guess we'll try turning around. We'll try turning around, going back the way we came. Go back this way. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3. Come on, get out of there. Ah, not the blue crane. Okay, get turned around. When we make this turn. Oh, it sure looks like we can. Good turning radius. Good turning radius. So yeah, we'll get this back, get this delivered. And that, I think that's where we'll call it for the day. Should be about enough time to get back there. And then in the next one, we'll see what opened up. I feel like some of the stuff might have opened up. We might be able to do a race or two. Start some of the racing. I'm not really concerned about going to get the vehicles. I think we'll just use whatever. Shouldn't be too difficult. Now let's get through here. Yep, we'll have to start. Uh-oh. Let's not do one of those. Yeah, I see we already have some tire tracks forming. Boy, this is a tippy feeling path. This is a tippy feeling path. Sketches me out a little bit. Okay. Well, I think we can make it. So this is where we're gonna leave you for the day. I'm gonna have to come up with a new outro song. I don't know, maybe we'll go back to some of the other ones that I've used before. We'll see. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one.